Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mario Baseball video. Today I'm going to be doing a VOD review of my NPSS11 match against Clutch. I'm just going to be upfront, it didn't go very well. Yeah, I did end up losing this game and I want to break things down. I want to post the full video to YouTube, but I want to break things down, show where things went wrong, and yeah, just talk through it. So let's get started. So right away you can see the draft there. I did end up losing the coin flip. I got the Bowser team. And overall, I think the draft went as well as you could against a Bowser team, because I did end up picking King Boo at the 6th spot to bring in some power for the team, as an additional power beyond Bro. Clutch did the Yoshi PD strategy, and then I also ended up with Boo, which I found very interesting, that Clutch went ahead and took Birdo at the 7th spot there and gave me Boo at 8. I wouldn't do that. I would be taking Boo, forcing my opponent into taking Birdo at the 8th spot, not giving the chemistry as well. So I thought that might have been a good spot for me to maybe make up some ground as the Bowser team with that chem boosted thing. Now you'll notice here I ended up walking DK at the first at bat. I wanted to start things off slow, pitch a little slower to Clutch, see if I can get him to bite. Here we're just going to do a fielder swap with Birdo. But the first part of the game I was kind of feeling out. I don't know who I said. We're going to fielder swap Mario there because I did end up with a little bit of a weaker infield. But I was just feeling Clutch out, seeing if he would bite. And it's going to be a common theme this game. Those Birdo eggs were killer throughout the game. No matter what I did, Clutch was able to get the frame 3 or slice it and be able to avoid my fielders. Now here, double Chem PD so early in the game, it's such a tough decision what to do. But I'm going to end up here throwing the first ball, but then just seeing if he'll bite on an inside pitch, and Clutch didn't. We load the bases. This is where things start to go bad. No swing there. This is a tough situation. You want to star here with MattGree, but Clutch doesn't because he wants to avoid the double play, and then that happens. Now this is an issue with manual fielder select, where I went and grabbed the pitcher. The game initially gave me third base. That was a very good glitch bunt, and I grabbed manual fielder select right away and was able to make a play on that ball. But after that, I threw to third base. No one was covering, and then it wouldn't let me pick up the ball just due to an issue. So hopefully that comes and gets fixed with manual fielder select 4. But then again there, I field another bunt cleanly and just miss input to throw to home plate. And I don't even get the tag out there because there was some sort of hitbox glitch or anything. So right off the bat, I am not in a good mood. So frustrating when you field balls like that so cleanly, you make the right play, and then the game kind of takes it away from you. You get punished for making a good play there. So we're down 2-0 here, and it's gonna be a slow climb back, because I know that for me at least, it takes a couple innings usually to get to feel out a pitcher like Clutch, and he's pitching here to Bowser, which is good for him that he figured out to pitch to Bowser here, because as you'll see, we did not deliver with our heavies, which is the biggest flaw in our games this game. Get struck out there, don't even swing at that pitch, and then we got Bro here, who's gonna not deliver. I mean, just confused at the plate, which is fine in the first inning, but as the game goes on, you're gonna need to be able to clean that up. Like we make contact there. It was going foul. It's probably a frame 9 there, but it gets caught. It got low traj, which is unfortunate, and that's a little bit frustrating as well. I don't know. I feel like I didn't stay out of my own mind, especially after this first inning. There was definitely some frustration in here. And again, we're opening the game up with opening this inning up with Clutch getting a leadoff runner on base here. I had to make some fielder swap adjustments, see what I can do against just the fielders that I have, because I don't have a great middle infield here. But I had to switch Mario back there for the wall jump if PM could have put one out. So we're gonna get that out there. And we're already back to the top of Clutch's lineup. Dixie will then lead off DK. And another thing here, I feel like I wasn't as patient with my pitches throughout this whole game. Like right there, right over the plate for Dixie. You need to be working that outside of the plate as much as possible when you have characters with shorter bats. And then we throw home. I'm not the biggest critic of throwing home there, because Paratrooper does have that weaker arm. If you do hesitate, Clutch might be able to take advantage and score a run there. So when you don't have laser like that, you kind of have to just hope that you're not gonna get tricked on the base pass there. Another thing I want to talk about this game is my pitching to DK, because this game my pitching to DK was excellent, which is very, very important when you have Captain Birdo following up DK. You deny a somewhat guaranteed, supposedly guaranteed single from DK to get on base for this Birdo star. As you see here, we lose the count there, and Clutch is just being so patient. He's like, I don't care where I make contact with the ball. I just need to wait for a strike and then swing on the right frame, and it's going to land. And it works out here. Not terrible contact, but Luigi's not going to be able to get over there and get it. And we get dash glitched here with Mario. Ends up as a double here. 4-0, bottom of the second inning. Going behind to Clutch 4-0. Very, very bad, because it's just such a hard climb back when he's such a good pitcher. And you feel like pitching is the strong suit of his game for sure. And so as having to climb back against a lead that he built up so quickly, which is something that maybe he's not as, I feel as he's not as good at doing as offense. So him building up that lead's a little bit of a discouragement as well, because you get out there and you're like, you can get out like the next 6 innings, you can strike him out and not prevent the runs that he might get, but you're still so far behind. So giving up that early lead was a huge detriment to me in this game. And then Clutch out there just misses the ball with Noki. Not going to lead to too much there. Boo leadoff doubles, very, very important, but we do have this chem for King Boo. And then I am a lefty King Boo user, righty King Boo user, sorry. I don't switch into lefty. I haven't seen the need to do so. Clutch is a big proponent of righty King Boo because of this outside pitching with Dixie and Boo. But, I mean, I feel like I can get pitched either way there if I do switch to lefty. I know there's a little bit of a difference, but for me personally, I don't think it's a big enough difference to necessitate me swapping King Boo there. And then here with Toadsworth, I burned the star initially. I like that star usage, actually, because a good star hit there. We got DK at second base, so we should be able to get by that. Maybe not as much with the Birdo suck if Birdo was there at second base. But then if that ball gets out there into the outfield, that Toadsworth star hit is going to score Boo. So that's my thought process behind that star hit. I do like going for it. I just needed to time it up better. So in a lot of cases, I feel like I was making fine decisions, but I just wasn't executing. Back to some inside pitching there. Luckily able to turn that double play. Got bailed out a little bit. But yeah, these next few innings, there's not going to be a lot of scoring. I figured out my pitching a little bit better. And for me, I still hadn't figured out Clutch's pitching. Bad input there. Thought it was going to give me the shortstop. Ended up giving me the third baseman. And then Yoshi's just going to be a free steal all game. I don't have any way to prevent that as long as it's a perfect steal. But Noki going to just deliver the worst contact you've ever seen. We're going to get out of that. So 4 runs, not insurmountable by any means, but yeah, I just had to get better at the plate. And this outside pitching to Mario is like to some of the shorter bat characters like Mario on my team, King Boo, somewhat. It's just going to be very harmful. But on this team, I'm noticing I had a lot of longer bats. I prioritize Luigi over Mario in my drafts nowadays, and especially against people who like to throw that outside pitch. And then I was just able to pick up a lot of good slap hitters who have long bats. There we got jammed on the inside, which is unfortunate. And back to Waluigi leadoff here. I mean, Clutch is going to that inside pitch a little bit more now. I just sit there and I make good contact. That's pretty much exactly what you want to do. Just a little bit, maybe that's a frame late. I'm not sure what the frame was on that, but it could have just been bad RNG. So we don't get to bring Bowser up with a potential to hit a 2-run home run in that inning, unfortunately. PM gets a low traj single. That's unfortunate. I mean, there's not a lot you can do. I need to be pitching better again here. Need to be working the outside with Dixie, and we'll see what happens. Get the strikeout. See, I worked the outside that time. I learned a little bit better from those first 2 innings. And then here with DK again, my pitching to DK this game was pretty good. You got to mix up the inside unhittable pitch with the outside, and just get both those going, and you can get some strikeouts, which I did very well this game. So that puts us in a great position here because PM's not scoring even on a Birdo triple egg. PM will score, but other than that, you're pretty safe from giving up a Birdo egg here. So I don't even think Clutch goes for an egg here. Again, we get to 3 balls in the count. Clutch is just waiting for a pitch. He does go for the egg, but it goes right to Luigi. So again, Clutch is just sitting right there as far as you can position Birdo up and as close to the plate as possible, not caring about where the pitch goes as long as it's hittable, and then Clutch is just trying to time that swing right and get the ball out to either frame 3 and go out to the outfield, or up the middle with a slice. So here with Bowser, we get a home run, first run of the game, and I was like, maybe this is the turn of some momentum here, because had been struggling at the plate a little bit. Maybe Clutch will start walking some of our Bowser, and that was a pitch to hit. If I just back up a little bit more, throws the same pitch 2 times in a row. Need to be hitting that pitch, especially when it gets tossed twice in a row. And then we get jammed with Boo. Clutch has been throwing all those inside, and I don't really recognize that in the moment with all those inside pitches Clutch was throwing. So I don't even get the chemistry on base here for King Boo. And yeah. Just bad swings. I haven't really loved any of the plate appearances. I've had too much. I mean, I've been like one or two at bats where I was like, that was a good at bat. That one there, I was patient enough to draw the walk with King Boo. And then here, obviously you can't start with Toads or 2 outs. A star hit's not going to drive King Boo home, and then we're just not being patient enough. Once we drew the walk, and then Clutch goes back and throws 3 balls in a row, and we swing it all 3 pitch strikeout. That's not. You're not going to win games doing that. Come back there, 2 inside pitches. I felt like the inside pitch. I'd played Clutch a couple times in the week prior, I believe, and I had thrown some really weird pitching to PD, which I don't think should have worked, but it did. It was just hammering that inside part of the plate. And so I get Clutch so uncomfortable with my pitching there that able to force a PD slap hit attempt. So I'm very happy with that. My pitching so far after those first 2 innings, I've been very pleased with. DK hasn't been doing anything at all. I get the PD slap there, so at this point, I'm feeling like I should be able to get closer to taking this lead, because and here's a big mistake. I should have been starring with Luigi there. Didn't pick up on it in the moment. It was a star chance. Get the leadoff runner on. Costs 1 star. You're already at 5 stars. But then we go for the Mario Fireball, and we do get on base here. But we could have maybe had Luigi already on base and then advanced him, or we might have just slapped there with Mario if we had used the Luigi Fireball. Big mistake on my part to not use the Luigi Fireball in the bottom part of the inning there. And that's just unfortunate. There's nothing you can do about that. Well, I could have positioned Mario better, but in the moment, you're just trying to get your runners back. 2 mistakes this inning, and they were very costly, because if we play flawlessly this inning, we probably have Luigi and Mario on first and second there for that Paratroopa star hit, and then we're able to advance both if we play it right. And then we get that Waluigi thing, and we have the bases loaded. We score a run, and we force another run in with the Bowser walk. So a much more optimal inning could have definitely turned the tide of this game. And then here with the bases loaded, we draw the walk. Clutch doesn't have confidence to pitch to me there, even though I'd been struggling a little bit with Hammer Bro. But I did have that Bowser home run the last inning, so that might have played into his decision. And then he just gets me on that inside pitch. Another mistake. 3 huge mistakes that inning. really costing us. The consequence of each mistake there being an out, and in such a pivotal moment, you know, we have full star gauge. We have a lot of room to play with there, and not being able to convert there in the 5th inning really hurts us. So then we get a leadoff Yoshi double, turned into a double play. So that was pretty lucky. Noki's doing real bad for Clutch this game. And then Pianta right to Bowser, knockout. I think that's a second infield bobble. I think we'll have another one. We had an unlucky streak of bobbles this game as well. And then again, I'm not throwing the right pitches to Dixie. And there, I should have held for half a second more with Luigi, throwing behind the runner. But yeah, I need to be throwing better pitches to Dixie. We get lucky there that it's, well, lucky or unlucky. If that's high traj, that is probably wall jumped or still in the park. But then now we're facing Birdo. I know we're screwed. Clutch has been on fire with Birdo this game. I mean, he did miss the one with the Birdo, but able to draw be not swinging at balls that I'm throwing, and just put a beautiful egg there in play, and gets us all crossed up in the outfield. 2-run score, back to a 4-run deficit for us. And then this is such a tough decision as well, because double Campiti, I know Clutch was a little bit uncomfortable there with Petey, so I maybe should have been pitching, especially with Madge with 2 stars, but at the same time, double Campiti is just contact and it's a home run. It's so automatic that I really can't afford to be giving it up, pitching to Petey there. And then, I mean, that's what's going to happen when you pitch to Madge with the bases loaded. We're lucky it's only 1 star, and that's going to tire out Boo pitcher as well. A frame later, that might be a 2nd run batted in for Magic Koopa there. So we bring in Waluigi, who I don't have too many pitches with, but we are able to force into a Wario line out there to third base, get us out of that inning. But 3 runs given up. We were climbing back, and then we blew the bottom our 5th inning, and then Clutch comes back and kills us in the top of the 6th. So at this point, the game's kind of over. 5 runs to go, only 3 stars, 4 innings to work with. Not going to be a lot of time, and we haven't been reading the pitches as well. We did have that 5th inning, but we blew our chance. And then there we get unlucky with that low traj for, I just noticed some. My character icons went off the screen. That was odd. I'll fix that later. Yeah, we got unlucky with that low trajectory King Boo. That's probably at least to the wall. Maybe forces a wall jump, and then Noki making a great play out there in center field. Again, could have shifted things. If that ball drops, we can star here with Mario. Mario still puts up a bad sour hit up the middle, and then here's another tough decision. Here we should be starring. Let's see. I think I do star. I give 1 star attempt. I think you got to keep going for it, in my opinion, looking back at this game now. So I hope that's what I did in this moment. You know, I think I strike out here, honestly. Nope. Send it right to DK. Bad timing. Bad execution. Like I said, that was one of the critical things. We had plenty of opportunities to win this game. We get Paratroop on there. We have our most consistent hitter in the game, Waluigi, up at the plate to bring Bowser to the plate as well after that. So bad execution there really cost us back-to-back innings where bad executions cost us runs and shifting the momentum. Here, Clutch is trying to play games with me, but I wasn't messing around. I knew what I knew at this moment was when I was holding the ball there at home plate. I knew that anytime you're standing off the base, you're losing stamina in a rundown. So I was like, whatever. If Clutch wants to stand there and try and lose stamina, thinks he's going to pull a fast one on me, I'm fine with him doing that. He then makes a move to third base, and I got him in a rundown with lowered stamina for Yoshi, and I was able to get the out there because of that low stamina. So then we get out of the inning. Nothing too tough. I mean, look at that. Two runs on 6 hits. We've had opportunities, especially these last. Look at that. Look at a beautiful Waluigi single. What could have happened had we landed our Paratroopa star hit? But we've had plenty of chances. We just haven't been able to deliver. in the moments. We've been making contact when we need to. We just haven't been getting good contact. And then we get low trad with Bowser. Tough. That was inside contact, but Wario's out there. So I'm pretty sure if that's high trad, that's a home run because Wario's not going to be able to wall jump that. And then we got 3 on for Hammer Bro here. We're not going to be able to deliver. Clutch is going to work that inside pitch and then get us just not in position to hit the ball. And then Boo here hasn't really delivered to hit into a ground out when we had the bases loaded, and then gets us jammed again. So just a lot of bad contact that Clutch has been able to generate, and we haven't been able to pick up on that inside pitch well enough to avoid any sort of to avoid those weak contact, those weak ground outs, which have really cost us so far. We just trash our star, throw it in the garbage with that kind of swing. But we're able to deliver this hit here. And at this point, I only have slap hitters up for a couple hitters, so I know that I basically say every slap hit I get here is 1 run. And yeah, there's no way to be advancing more than that for a hit here. We get a Luigi hit here, and then we start getting closer to bringing Bowser to the plate, which would have been huge, but we're still a ways off. We got Mario, Paratroopa, and Waluigi up. No stars for any of them because we had some unfortunate burn stars like with the Toadsworth, and then we get jammed. Story of the game, we got jammed so many times this game in so many critical situations. So we got 4 hits that inning, but only able to generate the 2 runs. So there you see I've pitched outside to Dixie. The 2 times I've worked the outside of the plate with Dixie, I get the strikeout. Other times I'm just recklessly throwing the ball over the plate and getting punished for it. There we get 2 DK quick fouls, and this is a big at bat because this is a star chance. I know I'd been pitching well to DK. You get DK on, you have Birdo with 4 stars, clearly going to be able to put something together. But we do get the strikeout there. And again, I think we struck out DK every time he's come to bat. So that was huge. That kept us a lot closer in this game than it could have otherwise been because DK should be getting on base more often than we allowed this game. And then here we're trying to mix Clutch up, do anything we can. And I thought the charge pitch could get far enough outside to be out of the reach of Birdo with that short bat, but doesn't. But Clutch misses the timing. We get Luigi over there. Recover on the bobble. Now we got 2 stars, so we got to lead off here with a star hit, and that's how we get this inning going. 1 pitch, one star hit, 1 swing, 1 runner on base, and I mean things that could be different. Look, we get Waluigi on here, we got Bowser up. We can tie the game here, but this is where the wheels really come off. We take the first pitch, and we're just taking pitches. You just gotta lean in, snack that ball, and then I read that pitch going outside. I thought Bowser could reach that. I don't know, maybe he can't reach that, but I think I just mistimed it. So that was really rough. And then here with Bro, we haven't delivered it all game. That inside pitch coming back across, we should be able to hit it, and then he goes outside, swing and miss. So right there, lost the game. Couldn't deliver with the runners in the positions we needed. We finally get good contact with Boo, but it goes right to DK. And yeah, now I'm this game's over. Like, you messed up with 2 heavies with the potential to tie the game, and yeah, you're not recovering from that. When you're Netplay Superstars, you got to take every chance you get, and I didn't take basically any of the chances I got. I was just outplayed at the mound, forced into a lot of bad contact, and then just messed up on my I had chances the whole game, but we just didn't make the plays. Well, I say the whole game. I had chances the second half of the game, which is when I normally start getting more comfortable with players' pitchers, and I was able to start getting players on base and making things happen. So that second half of the game is really when I had those chances, which is, I mean, the most important part of the game to deliver in, because you can make comebacks. Like, we were down there 4-0. We could have made a comeback, but just unable to deliver. And then we just completely butcher this Wario garlic ball, and Madge is Mad's not going to get around on that one, but misplay it. Then we grab it and jump there with Paratroop, and then, yeah, just going to get a bunt here. Obviously have to tag, can't go for the play at home. And, yeah, we got Noki up, and we're going to give up a hit to Noki. That is, you can't be doing that. 2 outs, you cannot give up an RBI hit to Noki with no stars. Gotta pitch better, gotta pitch to the outside. And I think we get the out in the rundown here. Yeah. Win the rundown, but damage already done. Every single time we've blown an opportunity. The 5th inning, we had those blown opportunities. Clutch comes back and punishes us. The 8th inning especially, we had struck out with Bowser and Bro with 2 men on. Clutch comes back with 2 runs and punishes us. And so, yeah, I had to try my best to scrap something together. King Boo's done literally nothing all game. Who I was hoping to be the wild card of this game. Did nothing. Got the low traj one time. Got hit by a pitch another time. But other than that, I think King Boo struck out twice. We bring Toadsworth up here with 2 stars. You can't be using stars this early. You need 5 runs, and Toadsworth's a consistent enough singles bat to where you can hit a ball like that. So that's my reasoning, not using the star hit there. We get Luigi up. Obviously, I'm saving these stars for Paratroopa because that's really going to be where we need to make the magic happen. Now, this is an interesting play. Clutch makes the tongue there, which I 100% agree with, because Mario... how many? We're 5 runs. We need 3 players behind Luigi to make. I'm gonna pause the video right here. That tongue there. Yoshi needs to make that play because can afford to miss that play because 3 batters behind Luigi need to come up and cross the plate before it's even a tie game. So Luigi advancing 1 extra base does literally nothing, but catching the ball there is such a benefit. So I really like that play from Clutch. Now here. Clutch is going to feel this terrible hit and throw home. Big mistake number 1. Never throw home when you're up by 5 in the 9th inning because just take the free out. So I'm able to send my runners back, get Mario safe, and then not only that, I'm able to bamboozle him on the field. That's a win. I should have ended it there. Instead, I got greedy, sent my runners. Big mistake. I'm going to pause it. Big mistake because... I don't need to advance them 1 base. I need Paratroopa and Waluigi to reach base and Bowser to get up before I can even think about winning this game. Those runners on 1st and 2nd aren't going to do too much because even if I get 1 out and I hit into a double play, just giving up the 1 out that would have happened if I advanced my runners is still pretty much detrimental to my chances at winning this game. So then I get in this tough run down here. Big mistake on my part as well, and play it here. Make a mistake there with Luigi, unable to get tagged out there by Birdo, and then the 3rd time I sent Mario, that was an accident. Just happened in the Luigi rundown, and I know it's over at this point. Like, I blew my chance. I had another chance to make a comeback this inning, and I messed it up on the base path. Kind of fitting for my play style, but I hadn't been doing base running really at all this game, and that's going to end the game there. But yeah, it's just so many blown opportunities. I had every chance possible to win that game, and I just didn't take advantage of the opportunities that I had. And you're not going to win games when you can't take advantage of the such good opportunities that I had. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully this analysis provided some more insight into the game. My commentary during the game was very bad, so that's why I'm doing this for the next this video, and then my next video, spoiler, I did not advance to top 8 in Netplay Superstars. So gonna break down that video as well, mention what goes wrong there. But GG's to Clutch. Clutch ended up getting 3rd place in this tournament, so formidable opponent to face to advance to top 8. But yeah, I had the game. I had the chance to win the game, and I didn't do it. So thanks for watching. We're very close to 100 subscribers, so thank you all for that. Never thought I'd get there, so so excited to be there, and then on to 1,000. So yep, like I said, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for that next NPSS game I'll be posting soon.